his 26th birthday. Oh, yes.
Ladies
Look
and
at the
gentlemen,
confetti.
the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah!
Woo! Thank you,
you.
folks.
For the next 2 hours, your ass is mine!
How about that, Dave?
Oh, yes.
I've got
Oh,
a little
indeed.
thing. I kind of like, it looks very embarrassing, but I have this.
Ah,
I have it's my birthday.
look at that.
Does it look weird on the thing? Or maybe I shouldn't wear it on
Let's
the show. I guess it's like, oh, because it's
Close
got like
enough.
green all on it.
Yeah.
But like, okay, I was going to wear this on the show, but I guess I'll wear this out tonight. Just,
That's cute. It's a sweet birthday
God.
celebratory thing. I like it.
I thought
Yeah,
this
I like
would
it.
work. I thought this would be a good bit. And this green screen fucks us up all the time.
The fuck is this shit?
It's my birthday.
Well, funnily enough, speaking of Connor's birthday here, I will tell you, fun fact, it is our 26th episode of the
stop.
For a
And
Laugh
it's 26.
podcast. And it is your 26th birthday,
Well,
yeah.
damn.
What a nice,
I didn't know that. That's-
nice little coincidence.
That's actually really cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. I saw it on the run sheet, but I didn't even think about that.
So, of course, today is not exactly your birthday.
No.
That was on Thursday, if I'm correct.
Correct. Yes.
And but this episode is partially celebrating it. It's also partially a normal episode. You know, we're not going to go too crazy and do anything wild or
Can't be
too out
doing
of the
that.
ordinary.
Can't be doing that.
No, but I tell you what, folks, we're going to do a little bit of celebration for Conor. We're going to, give him some of the recognition he deserves. And I'm going to present him with a couple of presents on this fine day. I'm going to spread it out over the show.
Wow.
So he's going to be a little bit, from left field.
Thank
Where's
you,
the
Dan.
next present coming from? So we're going to start it off very light.
I always feel so embarrassed.
Very light to start off with.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
The first two is going to be, okay. This is like small fry, easy stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I think one thing when you get a bit older, we're 26 now, or you're 26 now,
Yes.
entering the late 20s,
Late 20s.
well, entering
Mid 20s.
mid 20s, okay. It can be, certain things can be hard to, it can sort of be hard to know what to get someone in that age bracket. And I guess, you got me that saw last year for my
Yes.
birthday.
For Chris. That was for Christmas.
For Christmas, yeah. But, we're starting to get a bit more like useful maybe with some of our presents.
Yeah.
And, some things that I think you could always never have too many of, as we all know, is
Condoms.
sort of
Viagra?
condoms for your feet.
Socks.
Yeah.
Socks. I do love.
I
socks.
have 2 pairs of socks for
Oh
you
shit! They're Simpsons.
in the Simpsons theme.
Oh no way!
I'll show them to the crowd. So we've got the
Mr. Sparkle.
Mr. Sparkle.
Yeah.
And then these I just thought was a bit of a gag. We've got
Worst
comic
socks
book
ever.
guy. Worst socks.
Thank you so much. Do you know
Ever.
what? This is fantastic. And do you know what? I just completely adore getting socks these days. Like I really
it is
do.
nice, isn't it?
I love socks. I think they're so cool. I love that. Thank you so much. I'm a huge Simpsons head. So
Of course,
thank you. Worst
we love
socks
it.
ever. That's awesome. And I love Mr. Sparkle. I famously have Mr. Sparkle on a t-shirt.
I thought that
so-
would go cool because you've got the
Oh my god! I can wear
on
the
it,
t-shirt and the socks.
Matching.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Of course, man. Now we love you.
I do
You're,
love socks generally. Like, it's that thing that you hate getting when you're a kid, and like now, like I look forward to it because, like, I guess speaking of me being born, one of the first things the nurse said about me was that I have really big feet. So I notoriously, I think I just have maybe oddly shaped, like larger feet because I go through socks like there's no tomorrow, and I've bought like really good quality socks, and I still end up always like the base of my foot or like they always rip.
Yeah.
They always tear. Like I've never been able to like keep socks. They always just tear or rip or I don't know what it is, but
Something happens.
It must just be like the sole of my foot just
Oof.
being bad.
Hey, I know the feeling, man.
So
I
always
get
go
it.
through
So.
socks. I always need socks. So thank you, Dan.
Ah,
Hell yeah, man. No, of course we love it. We love to look after our buddies over here on the For a Laugh podcast.
Thank you. I think didn't we start this show on your birthday?
Come off it, mate. We're here for a laugh.
We are. It was look at that head
Indeed.
on that beer.
Yeah. Ooh.
We started it on your birthday, so it's like we've done full circle now because we've done mine, now we've done yours.
Oh yeah, that's right. And it took 26 episodes to get to your birthday. What a weird coincidence, but no, look, it's been a lot of fun. You
I
know?
like coincidences, so you know.
Well, speaking of looking out for your pals and being there for your buds, I thought that we could jump into the first topic of today.
Yes.
Little segue there with an MKBHD update. We spoke about this fella last time on the show, and he had released an app where the launch had been pretty poor, pretty not very good. It was
Right.
Marquez Brownlee,
Pretty not very good.
the tech reviewer, YouTuber,
Yeah.
released a wallpaper app. Do you remember this?
What do you mean, do I remember it? It was a couple of fucking weeks ago.
I don't know.
Just because I'm 26 doesn't mean my memory's gone. Yes, of course I remember it.
Not getting long in the tooth over there. No, so he had time, as I think we predicted, to make a bit of a response and like update the app, do some things with it. Now, he did, and there's
Did he
this
listen
video.
to you?
I think he kind of did. We don't have to play the whole video, but I'll get it up just to give him
It's quite a long
some
time.
credit.
It's like a long time to wait to respond. I feel like no one's talking about that anymore. But
Well, look,
I guess it's good that he did.
I will say on the biggest, not particularly like strike to his name, but like I think the thing that a lot of people found frustrating. Oh God, sorry, Mom, I'm sorry.
Mom, I'm sorry.
What is going on?
Mom, I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. Okay, give me one sec. I'm just gonna get it up. That's what the problem was. Okay.
I'm still loading all the buttons.
Yeah. Thank you. So where are we there? Yeah, so this is his video. He addresses it. This made addressing panels, basically. Now, I want to point out he did release the app and announce it in his yearly iPhone review video.
Yes.
Which I think we mentioned, but like, yeah.
That's kind of like, yeah, pretty
His
nuts.
probably his most watched video each year was
Yeah.
where he announced this app that frankly didn't have a very good launch. So unfortunately, there was a huge amount of spotlight on it. He went ahead and addressed it here.
Last week, I launched a project that I was really excited about that we've been working on for a while, a wallpaper app called Panels. And I made a lot of mistakes along the way, including the fact that I didn't really explain anything. I didn't explain the UI, what was in it, the point of the app, and most importantly, why it had a freaking $50 price tier. And so appropriately, the entire internet was very disappointed, and that's 100% on me. I think that's...
So, I think right there in the opening, I think he actually does a pretty good job. It's a good way of addressing it, Mark. It's taking the
Is it
responsibility.
100% on him, or is it also like his team as well, who probably...
It is, but I respect that
directed him to
he's
do it
like
like that.
taking the initiative to say it's my name, it's my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah, okay.
And I mean, look, honestly, there's not a whole lot else to like that he really explains. So the rundown is that the $50 price tag stays.
Aha, okay.
However, I think that he did a pretty decent job at explaining why it's there.
Price for wallpapers.
Well, let me tell
that
you.
AI to do
The biggest change is last time we spoke about it, he said that I said that you couldn't get any HD or 4K wallpapers for free. Even by watching ads, you had to pay to unlock. So now every wallpaper, I think at pretty much every resolution or most resolutions, you can unlock, by watching ads if you want to get the 8K version or the 4K. So I think that's good. So it's fundamentally now a much freer app. He rolled back a lot of the advertising, guidelines that were in there where you had to agree to, let it track your location and all this kind of crap.
Why is that a thing?
Like I explained last time, the advertisers want to know who's interested in
Right,
what
okay.
product and what state and everything.
okay.
It's all like technical stuff where it's like they're not really using it for horrible reasons, but it's still not a
It
good
helps
look.
the algorithm, baby.
Yeah, exactly. So he fixed that. And he also introduced a lower pricing option and then like the full pricing option of the 50.
Are people even
50 a
using
month.
this app? Like,
Well, so, and again, I think he did a better job this time around of more explicitly laying out that this app is for the people that have been messaging him for years, being like, I really like your wallpapers. Where can I get them? And support the artists that make them.
Did you do that? Did you message him and say...
No, and that's why I'm not going to get this wallpapers app, because that's not my thing. Wallpapers and all that is not my thing.
Even though you're a mark-ass simp.
He also does acknowledge in this video what we said in our last video, that you could obviously just download a wallpaper from Google. So the app has to be better than that experience.
Wasn't it to support like artists though?
So he's made that a lot more clearer now, that this $50 price tag obviously is optional, because now you can get the stuff for free if you want, and it's a lot more about supporting the artist. And also he laid out a use case that I thought was kind of interesting. Like, there are some people who, for whatever reason, they run a lot of devices in their business, and they want to just like set up a whole bunch of blank accounts that are ready to use for like employees or people who come for the day, and they want to be able to have wallpapers they can like cycle. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of
just
weirdly...
seems like a very niche, like...
It's super niche.
App to make.
And I think this time around...
In my opinion, but...
I think by putting it in an iPhone video, it definitely was trying to give it too much of a mainstream attention. I think this time around, he seems to be accepting that it's niche.
What's the video called? Let's talk about the app.
Yeah, let's talk about panels. Yeah,
panels. What a name.
Yeah.
Panels.
Oh, Mark.
I don't know. Okay.
Marky boy.
It seems like a very expensive. If that shit was on Dragon's Den, I'd be like, it sounds like a very expensive product for a very niche market. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, definitely not the kind of thing that should be like this profit-centered thing. So I'm glad that he's moved away from doing that.
If you're wondering what I'm doing on my phone, just quickly, I'm currently ordering a grimace shake.
Wow.
Well, two grimace shakes, one for me.
Grimace is going to come take care of us.
Which I believe this was a huge thing in America like over a year ago.
The grimace shake.
Yeah.
We only just got it here.
And we only just got it here. And you get like all these grimace meals, but like... Bro, this is insane, right? So 2 grimace shakes and it gets delivered, which, by the way, there's like a McDonald's like fucking 2 minutes down the road. It costs $23.50. That is insane.
Sheesh.
Anyway, I'm ordering
$900 dues.
That's pretty insane.
Wow.
For 2 milkshakes, for 2 large milkshakes.
What the fuck?
We live in a society right now.
We do be living in a grimace ass society.
Anyway, sorry, I meant to order this before we started so it could come, but like anyway. Stay tuned for our review of the
grimace shake.
The famous grimace shake, which we finally get to try. Okay, it says it's arriving in like 15 minutes, so I'll keep an ear and an eye out for the
Thank you, Grimace.
For the old Uber Eats man. He's about to come to the door, mate. Preparing your order now.
Is Grimace even a character in the Australian?
Yeah,
McDonald's?
I think in the McDonald's universe, like I think they're all just like
okay.
It's
a big universe, yeah, of course.
Mayo McCheese and
the Hamburglar,
and Grimace and Ronald McDonald.
Okay. Yeah.
I think back in our day, when we were kids, they were really pushing it more.
Yeah, it's less so now.
It's very much less so now.
I guess nowadays they'll do like Hot Wheels comes to McDonald's and collabs or whatever, or Sonic at McDonald's. Like it's more about the collabs.
It used to also be Travis Scott comes to McDonald's, and tramples people as he comes in.
Oh boy.
I remember like back in the day, it was always like the latest flick at the cinema that like you go to McDonald's and you get like the toy from like the new like Looney Tunes back in action or something, and you go and get like the Looney Tunes toy or the new Disney movie, and you go to McDonald's or KFC or Burger King and get.
Sometimes that shit was pretty elite. Like the collabs they had were pretty fucking cool. I remember they did this Sonic line when I was a kid, where they had these little handheld game.
Oh, they were
Sonic game things.
Was that with the water and you were like, and it had the rings and you push
some of them
and
was
it
like that.
and it goes up into the so cool.
Man, they don't do it like they used to.
It was kind of elite, but I just don't know if we're in that day and age anymore. I remember my mum used to take.
Now all we get is grimace shakes.
Yeah, my mum used to take me and my sister to the cinema, and it was mostly, I think, Burger King would do like, if you buy like a kid's meal, you get like a free admission to the movie that they were being sponsored by. So my mum would always like highly suggest we go, like we could pick wherever we went for dinner, but she would always like highly suggest that we go to the place where it's given off a free ticket to the movie that we're going to go see.
Yeah, why don't we do
Yeah,
the
why don't we go?
coupon,
It's like, oh,
method?
you sure you feel like this? Maybe we should go to Burger King because they have these free tickets there.
Hey, it's relatable. You know?
Takes me back
got
to-
do what you got to do to get the kids out and about.
Takes me back to better times when I was eating Burger King and going to see Looney Tunes back in action for free.
Before the credit crunch.
Maybe. Was it? Probably.
That's when it all went downhill.
In Wall Street?
That,
Possibly.
COVID.
What was it called? Black Friday? No, that's the deal. What's it called? Black Monday?
Black Monday was, I think, in the 80s, but it was like 2008 was the biggest crash since Black Monday, you know, that kind of thing.
And that's the one that's in Wolf of Wall Street.
That's Black Monday, yeah.
I've done my research.
And then you got The Big Short, 2008.
You mean the movie starring...
Cinematic history, yeah.
You mean the one starring Christian Bale and...
Yeah.
Yeah, The Big Short. Wow. Dan knows his history. And know it well he does. The Big Short.
Oh, well done to us, folks.
Thank you.
You come here, you learn on this show. Well, speaking of a lot of...
Speaking of learning,
learning, a lot of money being where it shouldn't be, let's talk about Russell Brand a bit more.
uh-oh.
He is...
You're obsessed with talking about this man, aren't you?
No, honestly, I thought it was funny when we
I
talked about
fucking
him.
hate Russell Brand.
I had to bring this up because I saw this on my Twitter feed and I was just like,
I sent it to
the
you.
man can't stop. Yeah, well, I saw it that morning and then you said it to me.
Oh, okay. Sorry for fucking sending it then. I guess I shouldn't have sent it.
I know what you're thinking.
So,
Oh, God.
so our boy Russell, we have him over here.
Hey, here he is.
He's advertising this amulet that is supposed to help you protect
So
yourself
silly.
from Wi-Fi. I just really felt like, I don't know, we got to talk about this because this guy is just, he's so blatant at this point, and it's pretty funny.
Is it like how priests like in movies, like when they're versing vampires, where like necklaces of garlic and stuff? It's like keep the evil away.
That's what it
You
feels
wear-
like.
you wear
It
a
feels
cross
almost
to keep the-
superstitious.
Yeah, well, he's got a very superstitious audience, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, well, and the thing, okay, we'll let you see and we'll play this now. But the thing that makes me laugh about this video is that he doesn't even seem to be taking it seriously. Like this is a sponsorship, a partnership that Russell is doing with. I'll just let you explain the product that he's selling.
Hello, I'm just back from Narnia, where I had a holiday, Mr. Tumnus, Aslan, all those guys. And as you know, airports are places full of Wi-Fi and all sorts of evil energies. Think of all the...
What does that even mean? Evil energies?
Wi-Fi and evil energies, like they're just the same
can't-
thing.
You can't even go to the airport anymore without being surrounded by evil energy.
Also, this guy's fucking theater kid ass vibe, being like, "I just got back from Narnia," you know. It's like, shut up, dude.
Russell Brand.
I don't mean to be a hater, but come on,
Hey,
he's
no,
like,
it's fine.
he'll never change.
I trust Russell with my life.
That Narnia bit is something he would have done 15 years ago. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
But when
and
he
it was
doing
lame
bedtime
then.
stories with Am Sandler.
yeah, and it's lame now. I just got back from Narnia.
Narnia.
It's just, come on, man.
phones out there, all of the signals, corruptible and corrupting. Luckily, I wear this magical amulet.
What the fuck? What? Seriously, what does it actually do? Like, what?
Magical? His only
So what is it,
description of
like-
it is that it's magical?
Is it like a silver bullet with a werewolf type thing? It's like,
It creates like a little force field around you.
do people actually believe that nonsense? That can't
Apparently.
Be, that can't be. It reminds me of. Do you remember those bracelets that people
I'll tell you
used
what,
to wear?
he definitely doesn't believe it. And this is what's
No.
sad, is that he's just doing the ad to get money.
Remember those bracelets that a lot of Olympians would wear and like sport people? Like it had that thing that would. It's like it energize. You remember,
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It had the
yeah.
two. It had like the bit of metal at the top and the metal at the bottom, and it was like it energizes you. And it came out as a load of old bullshit. Like it came out as like a load. It was like a fraud.
Yeah, there's a lot of these things that claim to be protecting you from all sorts knows what else. Yeah, we'll let him continue.
From AirTech that keeps me safe from all of the various signals out there. And also means, look at this. Look how strong I am. I think this is making me more powerful, as a matter of fact. Look at that. This stuff
It's
is
clearly
absolutely...
empty, Russell. People love this guy, you know.
But again, like they didn't pay you to say that. Like now you're just kind of taking the piss.
You know,
with
he's
this
he's like Mr. Stay Free.
sober, you mean? Like,
Well, no, stay free. Like, don't let the government tell you that you can't.
right.
Well, he's done awful things. I mean, didn't he? Was it last year he got done for?
Yeah, stay free from being arrested
From being arrested.
for
Yeah.
your crimes.
Look how strong I am as I do this with my suitcase, mate.
Also, at what point do you like how much false advertising is legal? Do you know what I mean? Like if
I don't know
he's selling
technicalities of this shit because it's like that literally can't be true.
I don't know the science behind whatever he's selling, but if what he's selling is literally just rocks, like an actual just regular rock, is that some kind of consumer violation? Like, can you sell consumers that?
That's what I don't understand. Like, surely it must have had to pass some sort of like you can't just put something on the market, can you, and just sell it?
I
Or
mean,
can you? I don't know.
I
Probably.
don't. It depends. I guess it depends how concrete your claims are of like what it does. You know,
Right.
because if you claim that it does something that you can't prove, then how do you prove that it doesn't do it?
But what is it?
You know?
Is the conspiracy that the waves of the 5G or whatever you want to call it? What does it do? It makes you feel negative, and it's
Yeah, I guess it like
It's too much?
Like you said, corrupting influence. Like I guess it just decays at you. Like I don't know. Do you become like a fucking nuclear creature from Fallout or something? Like you become slowly radiated.
Are you under the? Do you worry about sleeping next to your phone at night?
Yeah, people say that. I mean, I don't think so. Like,
I hope not, because
I mean,
I do it every night. Like it's plugged in on
it's
my
one of
bed.
those things. Like, I don't mean to sound pessimistic here, but like, if it does fuck you up to do that, well, you know, then we're all going down together. So who gives a fuck? You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
well, buy one of these.
I won't be the only dumb fuck to, you know. At least I won't go down alone. So who
exactly.
cares? You know.
Just buy
Pack
one
of
of these.
AirTech. I didn't even bring any socks or toothbrush or dog meat or anything like that.
What does he mean by that? Dog meat?
He's such a twat.
Is that something that he does?
He's
Bring
veggie.
dog meats
He's
around?
veggie or vegan.
Ugh.
Yeah, he doesn't even eat meat. So I don't know what he's fucking talking about.
Oh, Russ. Oh, Russ.
What are you doing,
Completely
Mr.
full
Brand?
of AirTech. And you should get one as well, particularly if you're planning to go to an airport anytime soon, because the bloody things are full of lethal signals. AirTech, a glorious amulet to protect you from corrupting signals.
This is so bizarre.
That's just whack, man.
I mean,
And he said the name of the brand like 4 or 5 times.
Well, he probably has to, but it's just fear mongering, isn't it? Like,
It's not even really fear mongering. It's like profiting off of people who are already scared. You know,
isn't that
because
what fear mongering is?
well, I guess
Isn't that what it is?
the difference that I'm trying to point out is that
It is
I don't know
profiting off
if
it,
it's
yeah.
creating like I don't think anyone's watching this and if they don't believe in like scary Wi-Fi signals, they can see that it's crap. I think it's like it's preying on people who are already so bought into the whole Wi-Fi is coming to kill me like craze.
Well, Russell really came up again with his COVID coverage, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the whole stay free thing happened, and I see him like posting videos all the time. It's like Pfizer called out. It's like I ain't saying these companies ain't doing like shady shit, but it's like his videos. I felt like during COVID weren't doing much good because it was just completely fear mongering, and but he's at the center of it, making an insane profit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was my biggest issue with him.
And ultimately, it just like, why do you want people to be more like? You want people to go to bed like terrified and scared of the world they live in. Like,
exactly.
That's so
It's like
crazy.
It's like stay free, but you're making people really terrified. You know,
Like, I'm not saying that people should be like ignorant and dumb and like live their life without thinking about anything in the government or anything. Like, of course you should like think about this stuff, but if you're constantly, looking over your shoulder, like terrified of whatever the fuck might happen in terms of,
but he's doing it for a price.
these
Like
things.
he's getting paid to make these videos. Like he's not doing it out of the kindness of his ball sack. Like,
No,
he's just doing it because he knows it's going
doing
to
it
make money.
to make a profit. Yeah, because it's his
And-
job. It's the only job left he can do.
From what I've heard of him, he's just like a super fucking awful guy. Just not a nice person. I just heard he's not a nice person.
So it would be silly for us to finish this video without pointing something out. Throughout the video, he's talking and his audio is being recorded into a microphone that you can see him wearing
Yes.
on his chest.
Yes.
That is a Rode microphone. Shout out Rode.
Oh, okay. That's what we use, yeah.
And you see how it's not plugged in to anything. It's just
Right.
pinned onto his shirt.
Yeah.
That's because it uses Wi-Fi signals to transmit the
well, that's why he's got the necklace
audio. Yeah. Well, it doesn't work because the audio is coming through pretty fucking clear. So,
That is so funny.
I mean,
Has anyone picked up on that yet?
yeah, I've seen people point it out. But yeah, it's there. He's talking into a Wi-Fi transmitter microphone,
Those things are really good.
which are awesome and they're fantastic. And it's like, that is where it's like, yeah, why fearmonger about that technology? Because that's the sort of stuff that can actually help people. Like, what are you going to tell an old person not to get hearing aids because like the waves are going to fucking fry your
So
brain?
crazy. He's
Like,
just
no,
such,
let the person hear.
He's such a whack job.
Yep.
I don't get, like, my parents like him and I just don't get it.
Absolutely.
Not to the extent
Brilliant.
they buy this bullshit, but like they've enjoyed a few of his videos. I don't know why, but
Look,
again, I think it's just that fear mongering and like the word Dan loves so much.
yeah. He's a he is a fearmonger. I'll give
Well,
you
no,
that.
but they fell for his fucking scam. Like
Yeah.
they wanted to hear the truth during COVID, and gosh darn it, did he deliver it?
Yeah.
Did he
really
not,
got
Dan?
to he really got to the bottom of that one, didn't
Did he not?
Yeah, definitely.
That's his job, isn't it?
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. All right, grimace shake is nearly here.
Amazing. Well, that gives us the perfect amount of time to cut to our next birthday
talk to
presentation.
Wait,
Yeah, dude.
it's a birthday for bonanza.
Bonanza, man.
Bonanza.
Yeah, dude.
I have, speaking of Wi-Fi signals,
Yes.
technology, I didn't even really plan this, but I have something along those lines, a little technical. Now, I know you're a big fella, and you work.
Thank you.
I actually, all I meant when I said that was that you're like an adult.
No, wait,
that you're grown up.
wait till you hear my story during period of the week. That's why I
Oh
laughed.
Christ!
Yeah.
So you're an adult now. You go out, you work on the work site, and like anyone else, you take your phone out. And you don't always know how long the old girl's gonna make it through the
Yeah.
day. Sometimes, just as you are doing right now, sometimes you need a little juice up.
Yes. Yeah.
Now that charger that I have is a bit bulky, so I thought, maybe it would be nice for you to have something like that. That's a little bit thinner.
I need this so fucking badly. Do you know how much I need
Perfect.
this? Thank you. Dude, I need this so bad. Have I been telling you about my work situation at the moment? Have I told you about that?
No, but I figure
Bro,
you gotta be in
it's so
some.
bad. I'm bringing a charger to work every week. Every day. It's so bad.
get
Thank
that.
you.
I get ya.
This is so fucking handy.
It is.
I can't even tell you how much this is going to save my life.
It's got that,
Thank you so
the
much.
magnet on the back. It
That's
helps
incredible.
it charge.
Well, here's the thing. My phone is 4 years old in December. So
Oh, when those
thank
Apple
you.
phones
That is
get old.
glorious. I've been taking the what's the one you got me for Christmas? Like just the wireless.
Oh yeah, the charger. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been taking that to work every day because it just gets completely it just dies.
You
so
need to
quickly
juice it up.
now.
No, I get you, man.
Thank you, God.
Amazing.
This is literally so. I need this so. Wait till my dad sees this. He's gonna be like, because he keeps commenting about it. He's like, you keep charging your phone all
Finally.
day. Like, what's going on, man? It's old.
There you go.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Hey, so far dope. Socks and a wireless charger.
Also, so there's one other pair
magnetic
of
wireless.
there's another pair of socks,
Okay.
and I waited for now because I saw the run sheet. So we had the Russell Brand thing.
Okay. Is it stay free socks?
Well, I thought it would be a good
Stay free.
sometimes you get socks or shirts or something to identify like if you've had the vaccine or not. I thought this.
Yeah, okay.
These socks would show like that you're definitely vaccinated because you look like
Oh my god. And it's from my favorite episode.
like the what's it
Burnsy.
Burns, yeah.
Dude, this is from my favorite episode. Do you know that's my favorite episode?
Yeah, the X-Files episode, yeah.
Yeah, Springfield Files.
Hey.
Oh, that is glorious. This is fantastic.
And as you can see here,
no,
it glows in the dark,
dark. That's
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
This is my favorite episode, Simpsons Files. Oh my god, thank you so much.
amazing.
God, Russell Brand. It's just
That
it's
all
inspired
thanks to
you.
Russell Brand, yeah.
Do you want me to run and grab it?
Yeah, if it's arriving.
Alright,
So
let
what
me
do we
go
got? A
grab
grimace
the,
shake?
the grimace shake, yeah.
Grimace shake incoming. Let me hit us
Alright,
with
if you
a
could
bit
take
of
the show, just for a second.
No worries. We'll do some elevator music. Hey, folks, it's me, Danny Boy. We're here celebrating Connor's birthday with a bit of a birthday episode, and I think it's going well. We're having fun. Connor's going to what word am I looking for? He's going to acquire, thank you, the Grimace Shakes from the McDonald's Uber delivery person. I've never tried a Grimace Shake. I don't even know if I've ever had a Grimace toy. I know it's purple, but what is purple flavored? Is it grape? Sour grape? Or, there was that trend everyone was doing, the Grimace trend. People were going crazy for that. Over here in Australia, we get things too late to do trends like that. We just gotta catch up months later.
Grimace shake.
We try the Grimace Shake when it finally arrives on our shores.
Shake.
Grimace Shake.
Alright, just let Uncle Conor go to the toilet and I'll be right back. Sorry.
He's still got it, folks. After all this time.
Get better.
Well done, Conor. Highly appreciate your work for us today, pal. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not sure what the Grimace Shake brings. I don't know how well a Grimace Shake will go with Corona and whatever the beer of the week is this week. But that's what we do on this show, folks. We put ourselves through the ringer for y'all, for you guys. Anyone wondering too, by the way, whatever this is, basically this shirt ripped, but I didn't want to throw it away, so my girlfriend sewed it back together and used a different fabric to fix it and make it wearable again. It's just the things that we do out here.
Grimace shake time.
It's time to Grimace Shake it.
I feel like.
Heck yeah, baby.
Why do I feel like this is gonna be like melted? Almost. Alright,
What is the Grimace pitch like?
What's the pitch?
Yeah, is it a frozen drink? Is it?
Yeah, it's like a milkshake.
Okay. Well, so what's the flavor? I was wondering before.
I think
what
it's
is
like-
purple.
And it's kind of that's why I wanted to order it for today. I think it's like sprinkles flavor. I think it's like birthday cake.
Like Jimmy's, like
Jimmy?
yeah.
Who's Jimmy?
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
I love you so much.
No,
Oh,
Jimmy's.
Jimmy.
Like,
What? Jimmy Beast?
no, Jimmy. Like hundreds and
Oh,
thousands.
no.
Sprinkles.
I thought. Shit.
What?
I saw someone have it in the actual Grimace shake cup.
Oh, we didn't get the Grimace cup.
No, we just got standard ass.
Oh, come on, man.
How do you know it's a Grimace shake without the Grimace fucking?
Oh,
cup?
what?
I thought it came with the Grimace.
They give us a Grimace and no cup?
Let's see if it actually is Grimace. What the fuck? Okay. It's a ton of whipped cream.
Whippy on the cream.
Alright. So I guess you're supposed to
Wanna
keep
show?
it. Maybe you're supposed to you can show them, but I think
Is the inside like,
once you get past the cream,
is it purple on the inside?
yeah. Once you
Am I
get,
going to have a purple tongue after this?
Probably. If you get past the
Purple
cream.
tongue.
Purple tongue.
Okay.
Alright, right?
Wow. Amazing.
All right, here's to a grimace shake in Fortnite. All right, let's try it. It tastes like
They're eating.
it kind of tastes like a vanilla shake with a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the same recipe from America?
It is quite vanilla-esque, isn't it?
It just tastes like a vanilla shake to me.
It's like a vanilla milkshake. It's not.
It tastes like a vanilla shake.
Yeah, I don't know why it was killing kids all over America last year. In the trend.
This is capitalism right here, okay? This costs $23
For a damn vanilla milkshake?
That's boring.
It does taste like vanilla shake. It's the cream store. Wow, my cream is literally just like
Yeah.
stuck.
Wow. You got that creamy top. Uh-oh.
What?
I got a bit of cream on my...
What is wrong with you?
Oh, boy.
What, you're gonna get killed?
Huh? No, it just looked funny.
What? Isn't that the whole meme that Grimace comes and kills you?
I hope not. Jesus.
Isn't that the meme? That Grimace kills you?
That's what the kids do when Grimace shows up.
What was the meme last year?
Yeah, it was people having like Grimace seizures, basically.
Yeah.
You know, Grimace would show up and then they would be mysteriously murdered by Grimace.
You can't make this shit up, can you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's good marketing.
Well, that wasn't official, you know. That wasn't a McDonald's
It's good.
sanctioned advertising campaign.
Well, it's kind of like Barbenheimer, where it was like wasn't planned by.
My tongue isn't purple, though. 2 stars.
Were you expecting it to be?
Honestly, it's fine. Like, it's actually really not bad. I guess my biggest question is, why is it called the Grimace Shake?
It just
Like, what about this is
well,
a
it's meant to
Grimace
be
Shake?
purple, so
The cup?
I saw Aiden have it, and maybe he
Oh,
got.
come on, Aiden.
Well,
Did he take all the damn cups from the
no,
the store? Sorry, some ginger guy just took the last one. Come on, Aiden.
Come off it, mate. We're here for a laugh.
Gucci Gatwa.
Well, no, I think if you order the small version, it's like it comes in the cup. But I assumed because they're McDonald's and they're like one of the biggest fucking companies on planet Earth.
Oh, what?
They would do
so
it for
it's
all
like
sizes.
a kid. It's like if you get it for the kid because you got the small one, it's the Grimace one. But if you're a real Grimace drinker, then you know you just get it in the large cup.
It's like 80 cents more for a large. And I'm going all the hassle of getting it delivered. So I might as well just get a large. But little did I know it wouldn't come in the fucking... It was meant to come in the damn cup.
Well, there's been some sort of mix of...
Fucking hell.
This is ridiculous. The whole point of
sake.
ordering it, so you could show the cup.
damn it.
What are you going to use for the thumbnail? A PNG?
Yeah, just doing
We
this.
shouldn't have
and
to.
edit a damn cup in. What the hell? Disgusting.
Shouldn't have to. $23 for 2 milkshakes. I mean,
For this?
What kind of world do we live in? That is insane.
Ugh.
Da-da.
What's
When
with the
one
monk?
person goes, when one person goes to sip on their Grimace shake, the other person talks.
You know what I'm talking about? Good call.
Is that good? It's nice. It tastes like a real milkshake, but a bit sweeter. And maybe it has sprinkles in it. I don't know. Like it has that sprinkle.
dude.
What'd you call it? Jimmies?
Jimmy's, yeah.
Why'd you call them Jimmies?
That's what they call it in America. They call sprinkles like Jimmy's. Have you never heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
I've heard hundreds and thousands. Have you heard that?
Hundreds and thousands I've heard of, yeah.
Yeah, but in America, I think in America, or maybe in the UK, they call them Jimmy's.
Jimmy, I love you so much.
I don't think they call
You
it that
get
in
Jimmy's
the UK.
on the, maybe not in the UK.
I think in the UK they call it hundreds and thousands because
My geography's a bit off.
the idea, folks, is that there's so many little bits of sprinkles that there could be hundreds or thousands.
Of course, yeah.
Hundreds and or thousands.
I'll see where they
Sorry.
in
Hundreds.
the New England region of United States as well as in Philadelphia. Sprinkles are often referred to as jimmies.
Philly.
Yeah.
Is Philly Dave?
Jimmy's from Philly, yeah.
Is Philip the fuck from Philly?
No, that would be funny. His name's Philip.
But why do they call him Philly then?
Because his name's Philip.
I don't think anyone calls Phillips Philly.
Philly? You never heard that?
No. Philly, I love you so much.
Wow, well, thank you for ordering this Grimace shake for us.
It's like a birthday cake.
I was
a shake.
expecting Grimace to show up, but that's okay. You know, he can't make it every time.
He might murder us sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Maybe in the evening he'll just come and take us out.
Wasn't McDonald's meant to be for like the working class man? That,
Do not come.
Wasn't it meant to be like affordable fast food? Wasn't that the whole point? Is that the local McDonald's, the local burger joint? It wasn't meant to be fine dining. It was supposed to be like easily accessible and
well, it's fast food, right? It's like
and easily affordable.
Food on the go.
Imagine telling my great granddad I just spent $23 on 2 milkshakes. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Grimace shake.
It's the world we live in, folks. Grimace is here, and all we can
It
do.
is quite nice. I can't stop drinking it.
Is it made from Grimace's jizz?
Great. He has to ruin it, doesn't he?
Do they milk him in the back?
Grimace's jizz?
Yeah.
What? Was Grimace shake just a thing they made last year, or was it like an old McDonald's item they brought back?
I think it was new. Oh, it could have been an old one. I don't know. Like they brought back the
they're so
fresh
talented.
one.
They're so this
God's sake.
wasn't that
Never
the
heard so much
Rick and-
malarkey in my whole life.
Wasn't that the Rick and Morty thing?
Yeah.
The Milana Szechuan sauce.
Mulan, yeah, good lord. Get
Did I say
outta here.
Milana?
Milana? Moana?
Did I say Melania?
Milana?
Melania.
Melania?
Melania. All right, you want to talk about Liam Payne?
Yes. I suppose we should.
Cool. No sound bites?
Nope.
All right. Well, Liam Payne died on my birthday, so
Oof, that's rough.
your thoughts now? Too slow. Okay.
I was going to say it ruins your birthday, but that's me.
Well, I'm not really.
I'm not going to say that.
No, I wouldn't say like I was a huge fan of him, and I not a fan of One Direction. I don't think many men are. It's cool if you are, but I'm not.
I guess even people who were One Direction fans would acknowledge that One Direction hasn't been around for a long time. So I don't think even people who are fans of One Direction have been like into One Direction for the last few years at least.
Oh, I think they still listen to their music.
No, like into the band members. But I'm saying One Direction as a band, their old songs, like I don't think that is as big as it used to be just because they're not together anymore. So if you want to listen to Harry Styles, you go listen to Harry Styles. Or...
That's what makes you beautiful.
They got some classics. I won't lie.
Oh, they were a boy band, you know. They got to have those hits.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was incredibly sad, and I don't know why, I'm not surprised, but I was, quite frankly, pretty fucking disgusted by how many jokes were made about it. I mean...
Oh, the reaction online was crazy.
I mean, like, I understand he wasn't exactly the most likable person ever. I found him quite arrogant. I mean, I think it was even, like, last week he went to Niall Horan's concert.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw a video of it, and he just seemed like such a nonce. But, you know, he didn't deserve to... He shouldn't have killed himself, is what I'm trying to say.
No, I think that, like, for anyone to be driven to a point where that is the outcome, what happened to him, obviously he had some kind of a mental break or
He was on,
couldn't
like,
take it
tons of
anymore
drugs, I think.
Yeah, some kind of a bender that went
Smack.
wrong or, whatever it ended up being. The fact that he got to that point, I think, is a sad state. I was thinking about this. I think, in a way, it sort of shows, look, I ain't trying to come out here and get everyone to be sympathetic for the rich. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that it shows that even, mental health cannot just be solved by getting a whole bunch of money. It's like you can get a bunch of money and a bunch of fame, and that doesn't automatically equal you will never deal with mental health issues for the rest of your career,
No, I agree. I don't know. I was pretty disappointed in, like, the internet will be the internet, you know. But I was pretty disappointed to see. I mean, he has a kid and he has a partner.
And I mean, anyone dying at 30 is sad. Like,
Dude,
30
I
is so
know.
young to die, or 31 is so young
I
to die.
know. He's just got family and a mother and a father and
Cheryl Cole and him have a son, right?
was it Cheryl Cole?
That's what I read, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit dodgy.
Yeah, I know.
She was like his mentor when he first.
Cheryl Cole, I'm not going to get sidetracked by this, but when I was a kid, I loved Cheryl Cole. I thought she was so beautiful. And
Isn't she in Spice Girls? One of the groups?
I think she
Girls
might.
Aloud?
Yeah, yeah.
Girls Aloud?
I know she was married to a Chelsea footballer at one point as well.
Didn't she do the Jenny Craig adverts? And I went to Jenny Craig. Did she do the Jenny Craig?
Probably,
Am I talking about the same person here? Didn't she go on?
Cheryl Cole, she's on the talent show.
Yeah, and she went
Britain's Got
on.
Talent,
She went on. Eric Andre. Am I thinking of the same person? And I went to Jenny Craig. Remember that? Jenny Craig?
I know Jenny Craig, but
Didn't she do the adverts? Like, I went to Jenny Craig. Did she talks like that, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think we're talking about the same person.
Is she sort of like
It'd be pretty funny if we went.
mixed race kind of?
Let me get
I
up a
went to
photo.
Jenny Craig. Nope, that's not who I'm thinking about.
This is Cheryl Cole, as you
Who
can
the
see.
fuck was I talking about?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Who was I talking about?
You were on something a bit crazy. This is Cheryl.
Why is the 4LR thing there?
Huh? Oh, because it's
Is it just burnt into the?
it's the backdrop
Oh, because your laptop.
This is
I
Cheryl.
see.
with a lot of
Who
photos
is-
of her with Liam.
Who is that? I was talking.
I don't know who you were on about.
Who was that Jenny Craig woman? She was another
God, we're being bloody sidetracked.
Jenny Craig spokeswoman, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to take away from the. Who was I talking about? I think she was in Girls Aloud. Girls Aloud group.
Who's in Girls Aloud?
Who's in Girls Aloud?
We have to get to the bottom of this British. Yeah, Cheryl. Wait, no.
So Cheryl was a member of Girls Aloud.
Cheryl Cole was a member of
If
Girls
you want to
Aloud,
be
yeah.
my lover, did they sing that?
You are getting so sidetracked. my
Spice
man.
Girls are. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. I can't. Victoria Beckham was a part of the Spice Girls. Wow.
Just
I'm
for the
so-
record, Conor wanted to talk about this topic.
No, it's really bugging me now. Who was that woman who was like, I went to Jenny Craig? I'm like, do you remember that?
I mean,
Sorry,
I do.
You can talk about it. I'm sorry, I had to get to the. Now I'm looking up Eric Andre because I know he went on. Eric Andre, woman singer. Here you go.
Okay, wow. This will hopefully
This will solve it.
give us some fruitful results.
I can't find it for the fucking life of me. Oh my god, what a
Wow.
mess! Sorry,
Derailed by
sorry, by Jenny Craig.
an extremely
So I
intrusive
went to Jenny Craig. That's her
thought.
name. Scared Spice. So she was on the Spice
Scared
Girls.
Spice. Okay.
Mel B.
You're thinking of Mel B.
Mel B. Fucking hell's bells. She went to Jenny Craig, basically. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Fantastic to know. So helpful.
Sorry.
Here's,
I'm not trying to be
Mel
disrespectful.
B
I just
for reference.
sorry. I just thought that was who you were talking about.
No, Mel B, who is
Sorry.
not married to
Fucking hell.
Liam Payne and has never been,
They barely even
and is not
spoke.
part of this story whatsoever.
I was trying to be respectful and completely fucked up in every way possible. Sorry.
It happens, you know.
All right.
Shit happens. It's all right.
I do think it
Back
was.
to the topic.
I do genuinely think it was awful. Like it's so sad. Like it is a tragedy. It really is. It's super sad.
Yeah, and you know, you mentioned that it sounds like there were some issues with his past. I know one of his exes had revealed a book earlier this year where she revealed that.
Oh, he was up to all sorts of.
Yeah,
nonsense.
he got her to get an abortion when she was like 18 and he was 26.
Woof.
There was some story about him chasing her with like an axe or a hammer or something. Really like shady stuff.
It also came out as well that he was like inappropriately texting fans. It was like, want to see my dick and stuff. Like,
that's right, to fans of One Direction. You know, when he had an immense amount of power over such impressionable fans.
yeah, I read someone on Twitter come out about it. And, yeah,
It's
sounded
tough.
pretty
Look, it
bad.
sounds like the whole fame thing and so much attention and notoriety is not something that he was able to really deal with very well. It sounds like it didn't end up being good for him.
No, I agree.
I mean, that ex, I think she had to send a cease and desist because he was like messaging her. So he was obviously a bit like, he was obviously going through something. He was obviously going through a weird freaking period. And unfortunately, it happened. I think it's sad because it sounds like they were on holiday, right? Or they were in Spain or Barcelona.
Oh, I think he was like, we're having a bit of time away. He had one of them Snapchat deals.
Yeah, so he had to keep posting on Snapchat.
Christ on
I
a
saw
bike.
his story from the day that he
He must
passed
be
away,
rich
which is
as fuck.
crazy.
Why is he doing that? Well, I might be able to answer that actually. I think.
Snapchat? I mean,
Well, if I can say this in the most polite way possible, he definitely was, I think, the least popular of the group once they broke up. And I think his solo career certainly was not doing the numbers that the others were doing.
that's what's hard about being in like a boy band like that, especially when some of the other members went on to have quite successful solo careers. It becomes a bit of a competition. Like, if I'm
Well,
not
Harry
doing this
became
good.
like,
Well, and a movie star too. Harry's doing it all.
well, wouldn't say star, but he's in movies.
Okay.
It's like, is Taylor Swift a movie star?
May I remind you, he's
Is Lady
Thanos'
Gaga a
He is
movie star?
Thanos' brother. I'll remind
Oh,
you.
for God's sake. Yeah, and
Okay.
had they brought him back once since that fucking dumbass end credit scene? I don't fucking think so.
No.
He didn't look like Thanos, bro. He wasn't purple.
Maybe they had
Makes you
mixed
think.
race parents.
Just like Mel B. I assume. Sorry. Was that a bad joke?
No, but lots of folks have mixed race parents.
I think Mel B's very beautiful. And now to know she wasn't like going after, a little boy that she mentored, I have more respect for her. What did Cheryl Cole do?
Cheryl Cole did that.
No, I'm saying a lot of them do it. That's the issue.
Oh,
What did Cheryl Cole do again? Like, I know her name,
Cheryl
but-
Cole is 41,
So
right?
you liked her because you thought she was hot.
Yeah, she was a singer. Yeah, she was a singer in like the late 2000s. She still is. She was a Spice Girl.
Oh, so she was a Spice.
Yeah,
So she was
yeah.
a Spice Girl. So
Yeah.
she sang na 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 na
Yes,
na
yes.
na.
And like I said, she was married to a football player before, so she's been like big in the British sort of celebrity tabloid world.
Do you know who Victoria Beckham married?
David?
Correct.
Right.
David Beckham, the footballer.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh God, this is derailed into. I was trying to be serious.
Well, I think we've brought up, some of the things that are maybe necessary context of what was going on in his life. But with all that being said, I do still, agree with your sentiment that it is incredibly sad what's happened, and that, even if he wasn't a good guy, it doesn't mean he deserved to die at 31. It's like
Were those hotel room
everyone-
pictures true?
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
They were real.
I'll explain those in a second, but I'll just make the point that everyone, even if you're a shitty person, you deserve the right to grow and get better and rehabilitate yourself. Get clean. If you're on drugs, get clean, get your life together. Everyone deserves that opportunity without just dying. So the photos, there's been a few controversies actually, which we can talk about. TMZ posted photos of his body.
No,
Kind of. I guess.
I didn't see that.
So people.
Oh my God.
So people who were in Barcelona, what's the word? Bystanders, civilians, showed up and they took photos just because obviously, you see it and you take a photo. Because you're like,
you?
what the fuck?
Do you take a picture of a dead body?
I guess if it's Liam Payne, I don't know.
How do they know it's Liam Payne? Homie was like probably
Read it on the news? I don't know. Like,
I'm sorry, don't miss it in a horrible way, but he probably was like a bit decapitated.
well, so some of the hotel staff were messaging about it in a group chat,
Oh my god.
and there were some outlets like transcripted what they were writing in the group chat. Basically, they described that they were saying the room was like really all over the place, and then the photos from his hotel room, I think those were taken maybe by hotel staff or maybe
Oh,
by
it must
police.
have been. Yeah.
And yeah, those photos were published in like the New York Times and everywhere else. But those were accurate of the TV being punched and the narcotics in his room.
He must have been on like a massive one.
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, God, it was awful. So the photos TMZ posted, I guess their justification. So it sounded like they had full print photos of like his body, like of him dead on the street, you know. But I guess they didn't run with the full uncropped photo. They cropped it, and their justification was that it showed like a tattoo, or like it was their way of saying like it's really him. Like, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
That was their justification. But like, how fucking insanely disrespectful to publish even just an arm, even if you're just showing an arm with the tattoo. Like, that's fucking insane. You can just say that you've seen photos that confirm that the body's real. You don't have to actually post the photos. Like,
I guess we'll actually never know this, but like, did he commit suicide, or was he like in like a drug-induced like state that maybe made him think something or other that made him jump? I guess we'll never know. I know. Look, I know, and mostly my
we will
fault.
never know.
I think this whole segment hasn't been handled incredibly well. Mostly my fault. But I would say this: like, I generally do think it's like. I mean, I've certainly had like times where I'm going through really shit moments in my life, and I've, drank a bit more and been, a bit of a fucking dumbass and been very hard to be around, and we'll never know what he went through, and I think that's a good thing to remember.
Yeah, I think the sad thing is that, no one ever wants to be defined by like their lowest moment, and obviously he was going through a low moment. Unfortunately, it had kind of the worst outcome it could have, but. People have this question of, is it okay, should fans be grieving, all this stuff? I think it's, if he meant something to you and if One Direction meant something to you, like, don't feel guilty about grieving. Like, it's okay to be sad about something being gone that has meant so much to you,
Imagine just being that young, though, and touring the world in some of the biggest stadiums and being surrounded by mostly young women.
Oh, yeah.
And just...
Like I said, I think the fame and the money probably got to him.
It was too much. It just can't...
Not everyone can, handle it in a healthy way.
There's a reason why so many artists, like, get sober and, get off the drugs and stop drinking.
Well, yeah,
because they'll be dead otherwise. And the reason why they do that is because they're like, either you want to live or, unfortunately, it does come to a moment...
Yeah.
Like Liam, where, it just, you take it too far, and it very well could have been like a drug-induced, like, situation where maybe there was all the hotel staff yelling at him, and he got maybe confused or scared and jumped off and thought maybe he could... I was talking to my friend once, one of my old friends, about drugs, and he was like, I hear drugs make you think you can fly and stuff, and... That's how people die. It's like, it's a bit of a silly thing to say, but maybe he thought that. I don't know.
Man, I don't think it's so literal like that. Like, I think it's kind of similar. If I had to guess, I'd say he probably meant to hurt himself, but wasn't thinking he was
Yes.
gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
he probably thought,
Free
I
stories
can
is pretty high.
It is, but it's also like a small enough where, like, if you're overconfident because you're on drugs, you're probably like, yeah, I could make it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely.
that's the thing. I don't think people act like, you can get to a point on drugs where you're like completely delusional. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can have like a fugue state or something, but I think if anything, he was probably just a bit disoriented and just took it a bit crazy,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just super sad. And, yeah, hope everyone's doing okay. And it does take sometimes stuff like this for everyone, artists, humans, to be like you have to be fucking famous to be going through drug addiction. Like,
No.
it can make you realize that, maybe you need some help.
Well, yeah, I guess if there's anything to take from it, it's that, this is the kind of outcome that it can lead to if you don't get on top of certain things. And if your drug habits or anything are getting to a point where, shit like this or shit close to this is happening, then don't let it get to this point, like it got with Liam. Like, try and do something about it. Try and work on it, I guess.
Yeah. I hope all the 1D boys are doing okay as well. But, yeah. All right.
Oof.
All right.
Thank you, folks.
We handled that in the way we could.
Conor.
No worries.
Thank you, Mel B.
So I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I have to wait for the segment to be
You're
over.
right there. Wow.
Sorry. I wait for the segment to be over,
No, perfectly fine.
to be fair. To give me a little bit of credit.
Okay, yeah. Well, I think we can go into Beer of the Week from there. Thoughts on
Sure,
that?
absolutely.
Sorry about
Is the right one?
Yeah, it is on.
Where's the sounds again for the audience?
There you go, pal.
Yeah, it'd be very simple if it was on the same.
Yeah, that is a good. It's a good point.
That'd just
In
be two.
Springfield,
In Springfield. Sorry, I'm still learning all the buttons.
You crazy fucker.
In Springfield. Why is your back of your thing got on a hole all of a sudden?
Oh my. I don't know. Bring that down. We'll hit y'all with the music.
Damn.
And I'm excited for you to see this one, actually, Conor.
Okay, all right.
May I say?
Ooh.
Yeah, don't be afraid of the
Ooh.
big bad wolf, man.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Let's see what we got. We jammin'. Our drink today. Yeah.
What
yeah,
the
I saw
fuck?
that
Thank you.
face. Our drink today is entitled We Jammin'.
Double fruited smoothie sour beer with mango, guava, banana, and vanilla. Wow, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I thought we could try something
Where'd you get this
real
from?
crazy at the usual, the round the corner shop.
Okay, what's it called?
And, just the beer, the bottle.
I love how you don't say it ever. Do you just hate
Where they
using,
sell the beer,
Do you just hate using people's business names?
Yeah, the brewers.
Okay. The brewers.
The brewers, of course. When that circle goes, put it on the second one.
Oh. Is this the
Keep it
copyright
fresh. No, just keep it fresh.
one? Oh, keep it.
Just
keep it-
variety, So yes, we are here with We Jammin'. Now, of course, I thought, due to Conor's birthday celebrations being today,
Thank you.
we could, of course, we could be jamming together.
Sure.
And that's why we are drinking a drink called We Jammin'. We are jamming, folks.
I thought it maybe would be like jam or something. Like jam flavored.
I was thinking of getting the jammin' soundbite from.
I hope you like jamming too. Every day we pay the price with a ever sacrifice. Jamming to the nothing new. Oh yeah.
We're jamming.
Jamming. And I hope you like.
Cheers, my friend.
Thank you.
My good pal.
What the fuck? That
in
is- okay.
Springfield,
Okay, now I know what I'm.
Wow.
It's not carbonated. So I was expecting carbonation.
I
okay.
see.
It's in Springfield. Help!
Sorry about that, folks.
Help! In Springfield.
It's spring.
in Springfield. Sorry, I'm stretching hard.
So it's
It does taste like a smoothie. It's okay. It tastes like if you ever tried Boost juice.
Yeah, it's
Kind
like,
of tastes like that.
Let me try and let me think. Sorry, folks, just a little
That's
rearrange.
alcoholic. That's insane.
Have you ever? Okay, this is gonna sound a little specific. Have you ever tried Minute Maid?
No.
Do you know what Minute Maid is?
No.
It's like it's a Coca-Cola owned company, but it's for orange juice.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Fanta? Isn't that a Coca-Cola
Close, but that's a soda.
owned soda?
Minute Maid. Let me see.
Is this a South African?
You know, we're loving. Actually, they do sell it in South Africa. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they
Probably
sell
why I
it
haven't heard of
in America as well. I think. Can you get
Maid.
cans? Yeah, yeah.
This is the Coca-Cola company?
The South African branch. Yeah, yeah. Go
In
on, yeah.
Springfield?
Where are we?
Where's the mouse? God damn it.
This mouse.
This goddamn mouse.
What?
There
the-
it is.
Yeah. All right. Here we are. Minute Maid. This is a good example. This one here. Yeah. So you basically just oh.
What's going on here?
It's like canned orange juice. So I feel like that's what they've done here.
That can't be good for you, surely.
With this, it's like canned juice almost.
Wow. How are you feeling about burping on the air at the moment?
I think I've been doing all right lately.
Yeah.
But what do you think? I think I've been trying to like.
I don't
you know-
know. I guess I kind of like don't want to do it, but also I'm like, in a way, this podcast is my house. It's my home, and I kind of have. If I'm gonna be, if I'm gonna be staying in my house in my home, I need to be like myself, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
And unfortunately,
Fair.
everyone is a visitor in my house on YouTube, but you know, that's just the way I look at it, folks.
Yeah. That do be how
Well,
it be.
I did belch today, so
Yeah, okay. You got to be done. I mean, I guess maybe the less fizziness. I feel like I can get through this quicker
yeah, it's like a smoothie.
Without,
isn't that what it says? Like
without burping.
smoothie sour. Yeah.
I was looking at Guilo because I was thinking, what beer do I get for Conor because it's a birthday episode?
Oh, you sweetheart.
And I thought that.
Guavo.
Yeah, I thought the jammin vibe. I thought Conor would enjoy that.
You fought right, my friend.
And
Thank you.
I was gonna get Guilo, but I saw this was sour, and I thought, wow, perfect.
Well, I do like sour, like candies and stuff. So, so can I say a story?
Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of treat the bar time as my story time. And I always bring
It's
in, I
nice.
guess.
I don't know if it's-
I guess I bring in entertaining stories or not very entertaining stories. I guess that's for people to choose. That's in God's hands now. Is
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
That's not up to you.
So I went to a theme park yesterday in Perth called Adventure World, which we've been to, I think, twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a Halloween event there once. It was fucking. It was like it was a really cool event, but like because the park was open at night when it's just open in the day normally.
Yeah.
It's not like Disney World where it's open at night. Like it closes at 5 o'clock. But for like this Halloween event, it was like open at night, and it was October, so it was still a bit chilly. I remember we went down a water slide and it was fucking freezing, and we were just standing there. It was so cold and it was so busy, and you're waiting in line for like an hour to go on a ride that's 2 minutes on. But we went yesterday because school's still on. There was like I waited like I didn't wait. It was awesome. I went every ride.
I see.
I just walked straight onto it.
That is pretty dope. That is a pretty
It was awesome.
solid benefit. Of-
Dude, seriously, you could get off like the main roller coaster, and
Oh.
if you wanted to, just jump right back on.
Amazing.
It was so cool. Anyway, I was having the time of my life, actually. I wasn't really looking forward to it because I was like, it's kind of like a place for kids.
Yeah.
Even though there's insane rides there, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. But we all went, me, my mum, and my sister, and my little nephew, Georgie. My dad's in Bangkok. So he left on my birthday at 2 a.m.
Okay.
True story.
Right. He's actually adventuring the world.
Dan thoughts? No comment. Well, it was planned for a while for my dad to leave, but still, he did
Okay.
leave on my birthday,
Yeah.
so it was just us. And I literally was having so much fun. I was like, because there was no lines anywhere. Like, I was like, they had this like kind of like kids section, and my nephew's 2, so like 2.5. And they have this kind of like water area. It's like a playground but with water, and there's like water slides, and like it was so fucking cool. And there was this massive bucket on top, and it was like dropping water on us, and like it was just
sweet.
me and him playing on it.
Was that your nephew's first time at the
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
at any kind of a water park? Yeah, that's
yeah.
nice.
It was so fun, and there
That's
was
cute.
pretty much no one there, and we were just playing together. It was so much fun.
That is nice when
So
it's
fun.
during the school term and
Yeah.
like kids are all busy.
Oh.
And so it's all, you get the whole place. It's awesome.
Incredible. I pushed myself a little bit. I went on this thing called the Goliath, which was like, it was kind of like you sit all around like a circle, and you're strapped in, and like it swings you back and forth, and you're like spinning in the air, and it really pushed my my buttons a little bit, because I struggled quite a lot, actually.
Sorry about that.
No, okay.
Carry on.
Anyway.
Did you
literally-
throw up? Or did you want to throw up?
I don't think so, but it was just too much. It was too intense. It was really
Nah, that's
scary.
fair,
Like
that's
it just was not my. I get quite motion sick these days. I didn't used to. Like, I've been on one of those rides before, but I think it was like probably like a smaller version, because this one was insane. And I was like, I felt really bad, because there was this little girl next to me. She must have been like maybe 8 or 7, and I was literally screaming like, fuck! Like I was shitting myself. It was terrifying.
Oh, man.
I genuinely thought I was gonna die, and it's like the human body should not be going through this. Like, it's not normal.
Some of those rides are just so out there.
It is,
And like,
it's not normal. Your body isn't supposed to be flung through the air like that.
that's what makes it an adventure, you know?
Exactly. But anyway, I'm having this fun time. I'm really enjoying myself. And I literally said to my mom, like, I'm having so much fun today. I really didn't expect to have this much fun here.
Oh.
I heard that you have to take off your necklaces to go down the water rides. So, do you remember the rapids there? You sit in like donuts and go down the rapids. I was like, this is like my favorite water ride here. So I was like leaving it to the end of the day. And like, I go to line up, and again, no one's here, so it's just me, and I walk through like it's cool because like you're walking through the gates, and like you're going through all the gates where people would normally be like lining up, and you're just walking through, and there's no one there. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And this woman, this like lifeguard at the front was like, what ride are you wanting to go on? I said, I want to go on the rapids. And she said, why don't you go on the mats? And I said, oh no, that's okay. Like I want to go on the rapids, because I remember like coming here as like a kid and like really loved them. And then she said, I'm sorry, sir, you don't fit. It's so embarrassing. She was like, you don't fit like the requirements
Oh, no.
to go on the ride. And I was like,
So.
at first I was really confused. I was like, oh, what? And then I was like, what are the requirements? She's like, but she wouldn't answer. She was just like, I'm sorry, you just don't fit the requirements. So I was like, okay. And I did this. I was like, I went to check if I still had my necklace on, and I had taken it off.
Yeah.
I went to walk away. It's so embarrassing because it was quite cold yesterday,
Yeah.
and the water was fucking freezing.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm the only one who went in, and then my sister Alicia was like, as she saw me go to line up into the rapids, she was like, oh, actually, like, I'll go in. It's his birthday type thing. Like, I'll come with him.
Right.
So she came over and was like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, I can't go on. And then she was like, why? And I was like, to be honest, I don't really know.
Yeah.
My sister's she doesn't really take no for an answer
Yeah.
all the time with like this kind of shit. So she was like, what's the issue? And she said, I'm sorry, he doesn't reach the requirements. She just kept saying it. And she was like, what's the requirements? And she was like, they're over there. And she like pointed to this sign. So we walked down to the sign, and I got hit with the you're too fucking fat to go down the ride, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is Democracy Manifest.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
So you stand on this like scale thing. It doesn't show your exact weight.
That's so crazy.
But like it goes either red or green, and it went red. Look, to be fair,
no,
like
they hit you with the red.
Look,
That's so mean.
I'm like six foot something, and
Damn.
I have a bit of muscle in my arms because I work in the trade industry. I definitely have a bit of a belly, but I wouldn't say like I'm like obese. So I think a lot of guys would probably get over that. I'm not going to say how much. I know how much it was, but like,
Yeah.
The crazy thing is I haven't weighed myself in years just because I'm very insecure about my weight.
No, I get that. Yeah.
And it was like, it just basically confirmed to me that I was over this level.
Jesus.
And I'm just super conscious about people like judging my weight. And it's like this girl's job is to
Oof.
tell people
Yikes.
like to examine their bodies to see it there. Like I understand they got to follow like safety shit, but it's like luckily it was at the end of the day and there was only like an hour. We stayed there for like an extra hour, but like my mood just went like,
Woo! Feel that?
yeah, it really hurt my feelings. I was like, oh my god, like
I'm sorry, man. That really is pretty awful.
I was like, oh, am I just some like fucking fat ass? Like
Oh.
look, I'm not trying to say she was mean. Like everyone else there was like so nice, like super sweet. Like all the staff working in like the kids area were like super sweet and kind, and everyone working in like the food stands and everyone was really nice. I'm not trying to say she wasn't nice. I just think like I don't know if like legally she can say it's your weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was it was just so confusing because I was just like, what's going on? Like I don't understand why. I was so confused why I couldn't go on. But there you go. So anyway, fat shamed at a water park. That's a classic H3 video.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's
fine.
a tough one.
It's fine. They're super sweet there, and we're going back next Friday because my parents have got a season pass, so we can go as much as we like.
Oh, that's nice.
I had a really fun time. It's funny, Alicia's like, oh, we'll go next week. Like, we'll go on the rapids next week. Like, I'm sure there's a different lifeguard there. Like, they'll let you through. But it's like,
I doubt that.
yeah. Thanks, Dan. I just didn't want to put myself through that.
I'm sorry.
That pain again.
Yeah.
Jeez, thanks, Dan.
No, I'm kidding. I was joking.
Fat Shane at Warpath. I'm fat shamed by my own fucking best
Come
friend.
off it, mate. We're here for a laugh.
Yeah, we are. It was just crazy to me. I was having such a fun time.
I'm one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
I should have said that.
Biggest?
Bro, what the
I'm one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
What is going on here? You're
It's a
fucking
joke.
fat shaming my
I
ass on
am
the
not.
show.
I'm definitely not. I think that's really weird. I like what? I don't know why. What must be? Surely they could have a pretty high weight limit. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
would say the weight, like,
they can't. They can't be that. I don't know. Like, I understand like a Boogie 298 or like a really big person not being able to ride, but I don't know.
I kind of literally.
To me, I don't see how you're like that far outside of
I kind of
Some
literally
fucking-
see myself as a bit.
Well, just because you're not a bikini model, like,
I think
come on,
most
man.
men wouldn't be able to go down it.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
my dad
yeah,
wouldn't be able
definitely.
to.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Most dads easily,
I wonder
yeah.
if maybe Aiden could. I don't know. Aiden's kind of tall. I don't know.
Well, there's been some sort of mix-up.
Yeah, because Aiden going and not me. Fuck, I just felt so insecure. I was like, oh my
Well,
god.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, enough of that sad shit. Fuck you, Dan, for making fun of me.
No making fun.
I know, we're
you.
just here for a laugh.
No, you're a good fella, and I love you. Okay.
What am I, clowning you?
No, you ain't no clown.
Is that from Goodfellas? What am I, clowning you? Like funny like a clown?
Come on, huh?
What, funny like a clown? I make you laugh like a clown? Is that what I am? Is that from Goodfellas? Are you?
Yeah, the one with the clowns.
Are you a mute or something? Like
No, I don't know. What? I don't know if it's from Goodfellas. How am I supposed to
funny
answer
like
your
a
question?
clown. Is that Goodfellas or is it Casino?
I don't know. I've seen Goodfellas. I haven't seen Casino. I don't know
You've seen
which one it's
Goodfellas?
from. Yeah, I've seen Goodfellas.
with Michael Imperioli?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Was he funny like a clown?
Uh,
Am I funny like a clown to you?
well,
Anyway, thank you for hearing about my fat shaming. Nah, look, I don't think she was fat shaming me. I think what a crazy job though to like turn away people who you think.
it must be hard. It must be hard for them too because they probably don't want to say it. Like,
Yeah, you just don't fit. You don't.
they
fit
don't want to get in trouble
The
for
regulations.
letting someone on.
I doubt anything would have happened. To be fair, I saw a lot of just like young kids going down there. I didn't really see a lot of adults do it. So like maybe it was just like a more of a kids thing. But I remember just having so much fun going down there as a kid. And sorry for wanting to continue that through my birthday.
Well, at least you got to see the park through your young nephew's eyes.
That's a way of looking at it.
Yeah, I can say some genuine things.
That was quite
here
good,
and there.
actually.
Yeah. All right. Well, I thought that a great way to cap off the show, if you're ready to finish, would be I can give you your final birthday present,
Well, hey.
and we can finish the show out there on a nice happy note.
Sure. Yeah, on a happy note.
We can tease the audience. We're going to go out and have a drink at the pub.
Yeah.
And just hang out this evening and go back to your house, see your parents or your mum and your sister.
Yeah, it's a
It'll be lovely.
it's a birthday finanza? Faganza?
Fugazi,
Fugazi? Yeah.
something like that.
All right. Do you want me to close my eyes or something?
Well, actually, no.
Drum
Let me
roll,
do the. I'll do the hype up for this.
All right.
So, recently on the show,
Last Friday night.
you had this revelation about your nuts,
What the fuck?
about your balls,
Yeah.
that you actually shave with a razor, and that you've been subject to some nicks here
A
and
little
there.
bit, yeah.
And so, as your friend, I got a little worried about you. You know,
Okay.
your balls getting all cut up.
Yeah.
It's not a good place.
You were thinking about my balls. I appreciate that.
I was concerned.
Thank you so much.
Certainly.
Thank you.
And I went to the shaver shop
Yeah, okay.
and I started speaking to a lovely woman,
About my nuts?
and she said, what can I help you with?
Oh, no.
And I was like, well, I don't want to,
Be coarse, but...
yeah, but, frankly, a friend of mine, I want to get him a grooming razor. And she was like, oh, yes, grooming. And I was like, yes, specifically,
For the nuts area.
he has been, subject to a couple of nicks here and there.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure we can get on top of that.
Yeah.
And so she was very nice. She helped me, and she helped me to get you what I think is a pretty capable, hopefully,
Oh, wow.
body hair trimmer.
Wow. Can you use it on your beard?
So there was one that was like so it says body hair trimmer, so it technically can be used on any part of your body.
You can use that on your nuts?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is a
Wait, this-
nuts certified
Wow. Thank you.
nick free experience.
So you shave your pubes with this, basically.
Yeah, and then I put it back in the box.
Ha! Wow.
Yeah.
Allows you to get to hard to reach areas. My God.
Yeah, man.
Wow. What? Wow. Okay, so that's kind of crazy. Like, so I fear sometimes stuff like the reason why I used a razor on my nuts is because something like that kind of scares me to put on. So you can use this on your. You spoke about using this on your balls.
I did. I specifically asked this woman if it was balls friendly,
And she said,
and she was so enthusiastic to answer my
yeah.
question about
definitely.
shaving balls.
it's
But no, she did confirm that yes, it can be used for that.
rounded blade edges protect the skin. Wow.
I know, right?
So is this the kind of thing where I try and give an update on the show to see if I...
Well, A live demonstration? I mean, is that...
I wouldn't say a live demonstration, but what I would do maybe is try it out and see how, if I still have a nutsack or not. Wow. Do you know, if you want me to get quite coarse,
Okay.
which I can if you want.
Please,
This
please.
could be the solution to my gooch problem. Which I think if you're a man, you would know it's a very hard area to get to.
It is. It is tricky, yeah.
So
They don't make that shit easy, folks.
no, I would say I will give this a try, and I'll let you know if I come back with any nicks.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you so much. What beautiful presents. Very
love
thoughtful. A lot of thought has gone into
We're going to
the.
have to do the applause on this one.
It's number 1, and it's right here. Thank you so much. I'll give you an update on the trimming of my
Brilliant.
nether regions.
Hopefully it's made easier for you now and
I'm okay. I need to know.
nick free.
I don't know how you can use that on your nuts without it hurting, but I'm 100% open to finding.
Give it a
out.
go. As as long as you don't get electrocuted on the nuts, then we should be good.
I'm never been more excited to trim my nuts.
Oh, gosh.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, pal. On that note, we'll finish it up.
Thanks for Grimace shaking Fortnite with me. Thank you for all the presents. Thank you for being Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Oh, thank you, pal. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining me, and thank you out there, the audience, for joining us today. It's been an absolute wonderful time, wonderful show.
Thank you.
Lots of fun.
We're here every week, and if you like us, you better subscribe because we'll know if you don't.
That's right. Subscribe, like, come back for more next week, and we'll see you around.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.